Central.
We have made it to Friday, and everybody is in a good mood out here at Forest Hills Central High School for our final Football Frenzy tailgate. I'm just loving the energy out here. You know, folks, it's hard to believe we are in the final week of our food drive, raising more than 10,000 pounds of food for Feeding America so far. Coming up next, Casey Jones will explain what all of the food that is donated here will benefit and how it's going to help so many families in need. Take a listen.
The journey of the Football Frenzy food drive has reached its 8th and final week, but since the food has left the field, the real journey begins, fighting hunger in our communities, and it starts right here at Feeding America West Michigan. In fact, this room is filled with a lot of the food that was donated from our food drives. What happens here is that food taken from the fields here to Feeding America is sorted, and then it's brought into this room where volunteers will line the way. They'll take that donated food down an assembly line of sorts and place them into what are food boxes, something like this. So these are all donated food drive items. This could have come from Sparta. Something like this could have come from Wayland throughout the year. That food then is given to those local pantries, like the ones we highlighted throughout the season. Those pantries then give these boxes to our neighbors in need.
And it could be anyone. You know, it could be your grandma, it could be your neighbor.
Just based on the facts,
it could be, you know, your niece or nephew.
It's likely that in each crowd of our Frenzy tailgate this year,
anyone could struggle with hunger, and I did myself.
More than one of those cheering faces was struggling with hunger.
I think our neighbors in need that are fighting hunger, you know, in their own homes, they're the hero of their own story. They are working hard. They are getting the money that they need to pay their rent, to pay their bills. We're just helping them out.
Each student had a hand in helping fight. From Hastings at the start to Forest Hills here at the finish, the competition wove its way past 10,000 pounds of donated food, all hauled back to Feeding America West Michigan, sorted, packed, and sent back out to the web of hundreds of community partners.
We couldn't do any of the work that we do without them. I mean, honestly, they are the frontline workers, you know? I mean, we are too, but we're really a clearinghouse for the food. We take it all in, and then we get it to where it needs to go. They're the ones that are serving our neighbors in need.
And over the course of this season, the energy, excitement, and youth that has embodied this frenzy food fight against hunger is encouraging.
Whether a student donated one canned good and a box of mac and cheese or a whole, tote of all of that, every action counts. No action is too small. And every single student that participated really made a difference in the lives of their neighbors. There's food on their plate because of what they did.
So we know the needs of our neighbors, food boxes like these to help fight hunger. As for the needs of Feeding America West Michigan, help and support. $1 can provide 4 meals to a family in need, and 1 hour of volunteering, that can provide 200 meals to our hungry neighbors. West Michigan, after 8 weeks of this Football Frenzy food drive, we want to thank you. Your generosity has been impactful. And volunteers like you, we'd like to thank you as well. Your work has been meaningful. For News 8, I'm Casey Jones, connecting with community.
Yeah, it is definitely a really big team effort. Love to see everybody coming together to make a difference. By the way, Casey Jones will join us in roughly 20 minutes to draw the winner of our $250 gift card. Emily.
And Donovan, I think that it's really opened the eyes of a lot of the young people that we've been in contact with this year at the Football Frenzy too, to the hunger in our area.